Cool. What's up, guys? I'm here with Skuba. Obviously, he just came off a win with NRG. Yeah, and what we were just talking about, I wanted to ask you: do you prefer to go by Skuba or Logan?
Honestly, I prefer Logan, but everyone calls me Scuba. It's just whatever.
Cool. Yeah, I'll call you Logan. Um, where does your name come from? Actually, it just made me think of that. Like, why are
Want
you
the
Scuba?
story or the story?
It's a what?
You want the real story or the fake story? I got two different ones I tell.
I'll take I'll take both stories.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
Fake one is that I just like scuba diving. Honestly, I've never been scuba diving before, but I just go with that whenever I don't want to like actually explain the real story. And the real
I'm
one,
gonna pretend you do scuba dive though. Still, like a
okay.
lot.
Yeah, I mean it makes. I'll run with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right. Yeah.
story is when I was in middle school, my friend uh he's my like best friend in middle school. He's like this big dude, like 6'5", 300 in seventh grade. He's like my best friend, and his name on Instagram was Scuba. And then he changed his name, and I just stole it, and that's the real story. But
Hey, that's the best.
yeah,
Hey, the best name is one you don't have to come up with. You don't
hundred
got to
percent. I
sit
just
there and like, oh, what do I want to be? Oh, I really like cars. Maybe I'll be Vroom. Like, nah, you just took that man's name.
yep, just took it.
Did he ever ask you about it after? Like, yo, why do you have my
I
tag?
I don't think he knows I play video games, but probably
Oh,
not.
okay. Maybe he does, and he's just like holding a super like dark like grudge against you, and one day he's gonna like expose you, but this will expose it first.
Yeah, that'd be a
So
crazy plot twist.
So now he's gonna be even more upset. He's like, "That was my time." But yeah, man, congratulations on the win. It was a pretty like I would say back and forth, but it seemed like you were in control most of the series. There was just like some like round slip ups. It seemed like here and there, especially like on Icebox towards the end. But you guys were like blasting in the first half on Icebox actually. So I wanted to ask like, what kind of caused you not able to be able to close it out on the second map? Like, was it just like a comms thing, or were you guys just like not clicking the heads properly? Was it just a Sato life game? Because that guy went insane on Yoru.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
I can go ahead and answer your question. Yeah. So on Haven, on our defense, there's a couple rounds where we made some big mistakes, like very important rounds. We made some big mistakes, and that led us to like go to OT. And then in overtime, we honestly felt like we got really unlucky. Uh, like 2v2 at C, Viper rolled down, calms in the ult for like however long, and I run at him, and he doesn't die. And then Sam shoots Sato from the Viper roll, he doesn't die. So we felt that round was unlucky. And then
Yeah, I know exactly which round you're talking about.
the following round, Sato I think full stun killed Adam when we were retaking A. So we just felt it was a little bit unlucky on Haven. Uh, Got to give them their props on ice blocks. We really didn't have an answer for our defense until me and Adam really had just like some hero plays at the end to pull us through. So got to give them their props as well. But we did feel like Haven was pretty unlucky.
Yeah, for sure. Was there like a chat between the games? Like after you, like, I don't want to say throw, but like kind of threw a little bit on Haven. Was it like, yo, like lock in or?
Honestly, it was like I said, we all felt like we got pretty unlucky. So it was more
So it
kind
was
of
like
like
a go next.
it's a so unlucky. But like any other day, we win those rounds and like we just go home. But it was kind of just like forget it and it's unlucky.
Yeah, it was like requeue, go next, whatever. For
Yeah.
sure, that makes sense. Yeah. So I want to talk about your time on the team a little bit. Actually, let me stick to VCT for a second. This puts you in second place in your group. Which you're right now, as of right now, like if the season ended right now, you'd be in playoffs. I just want to ask, like, how do you feel about like the rest of the season? Is there anyone you're like looking forward to playing, or that you want to play to kind of like, hey, once we beat them, we're kind of over the hump and we can beat anybody? Or do you already feel that way?
I'm pretty confident within Americas that we're a top team. Speaking on who I want to play, I do want to play against MIBR. So next week should be exciting. You know, Verno being my ex teammate from Oxygen, and just playing against Aspas is always a fun time. It's always that like, oh, this guy's the best player in the world. So you get a little bit of a boost off that, and then honestly, yeah, like I said, I feel like we're just a top team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty cool to be in the server with Aspas, even if he's
Yeah,
dropping 40 on you. um, yeah, I mean he does that in his losses too, so it's nothing to be worried about. He's just gonna drop a bunch of kills. Um, what? How did you get into the team? Like, once you like a few, I guess like over a month ago now, but like, was there like a tryout process? Like, who reached out to you? And obviously, it was a pretty quick turnaround because you joined and then it was EWC time. Were you
Yep.
like, were they just like, yo, you're playing your typical role? Here's some tryouts, blah blah blah, or was there like a getting used to period? Because you guys went off in EWC.
Yeah. So I was on Qbert at the time,
Yep.
and I just recently started playing the Sentinel role. Before that, I played only controller.
Yep.
Um, so that was a big turnaround point for me because obviously Finesse was the Sentinel player. Um, and so once I started playing pretty honestly insane on Sentinel and tier two, Bonkar and Mata, after they knew that FNS was out, they messaged me like, "Yo, like we want you to try out. Like you're our number one priority right now."
And you're
And
gonna? Did
so,
they say like, and you're gonna be playing Sentinel or?
yeah, they said like, "Yeah, we want you to play Senti slash Smokes. We'll
For
figure it
sure.
out the roles. We just want to try you out on Senti." I played like one. I think I played one day, and they were like, "Yeah, like we're just gonna go with you. I'm pretty sure."
For
So
sure.
that
That's
was,
what
that
I
was fun.
thought. It was. I figured it was pretty quick.
Yep.
Cool. So everything meshed pretty fast. Do you think the early games were like? I mean, actually, let me rephrase that. Like, it seems like you're meshing pretty well right now. It seemed like you've been meshing pretty well since the beginning. Do you think there was like a bit of a honeymoon thing for you, or was it just kind of like you guys have really good chemistry? Because everyone talks
Uh,
about the honeymoon stuff, and I swear it's real.
yeah, I mean, it is real. That is a real thing. I think you see 100 Thieves doing it right now. Actually, they get a new player, they're all rejuvenated. Like, oh, we want to win. It's a different feeling when you get a new teammate and it's like what they bring to the table when they're like at their 110% and like wanting to show everyone like what they can do. Um, but as but could you ask the question again? Actually, it was
Did you feel like you were clicking right away, or was that just because of the honeymoon stuff?
honestly for me because I play with Bonkar as my ex head coach on Oxygen, and I've been really good friends with Adam for like years now. Like we just travel and go on vacation and whatever. So
Okay,
just like
nice.
those two things made it really easy for me to like fit into the team culture because like I know exactly how these two guys are, and it's just really it was just meeting Sam and Ethan, and they're just down to earth guys. Like they just made it super easy for me.
Yeah, you kind of knew what to expect, and they also kind of knew what to expect from you as well.
Yeah, because they've had experience with me before.
Yeah, that's dope. That's awesome. That's a really like ideal situation to be in. Like, I'm finally going into tier one, and I'm familiar with the team, and I have good players on my team. That's pretty lucky. Yeah. Um, I asked Ethan this same question as well, and he kind of said the same thing, like that. There's obviously always like a honeymoon period, but that you guys were clicking like right away, so it's pretty
Yeah.
similar. Um, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, I was just trying to see like which one would go first, but I kind of want to ask you about tier two to tier one. Like,
Yep.
what's it? How big of a difference is it playing in tier one versus playing in tier two? Like, is it a massive difference? Like, oh my god, like these games feel so much harder. Not saying they're hard, just harder in the context of they're better players, or is it just like, oh, I'm just playing more Valorant games against more good players?
Um, it's a good question. I'd say the past 2 years, so not this one when I was playing with Qbert. So when it was M80, Moist Shopify, Oxygen, these teams, the guard. Honestly, I feel no difference from when I was playing then to now. But this last season when I was playing in challengers, it definitely felt like the competition was like a little bit worse. It's just a lot more like random things going on, like playing a lot more Valorant. Um, like just doing random things and like just hoping it works. It's not really like structured or anything like that. I would say like tier two is really leaning into like just like a scouting ground for like mechanics, like this year at least. Uh,
Yeah,
I would say like not really like an insanely best team like strategic wise. Obviously, Envy and Qbert now has really got their stuff together. I got to give it prop to them. But for me, it really does feel the same. It's just playing on the LAN environment is the biggest change for me.
in a good way.
Um, It depends on the day. Obviously, yeah, having actual LAN ping is nice. It feels really good because I came from North Carolina, so I'll be playing on 60, 50 ping the whole time.
Yeah.
And then the main thing for me that's been hard is getting comfortable on the setup on stage because everything's changing around, things like that. That's been the biggest thing for me that's negatively affected me, at least.
Yeah, like it doesn't like quite feel like home yet because you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
your setup dialed in.
Yep.
Cool. All right, man. I'm that's pretty much all I have for you right now, but I'm super looking forward to talking to you a little bit closer to playoffs.
Cool, cool.
So yeah, it was nice meeting you. Later, man.
Have a good one.